On the last day of the festival, also known as Navami, people pray to Siddhidatri. Sitting on a lotus, she is believed to possess and bestow all siddhis. She possesses 8 siddhi called Anima, Mahima, Garima, Laghima, Prapti, Prakhyamba, Ishtitva and Vashtitva. Siddhidatri blessed Lord Shiva with all of these siddhis. Also known as Sri Lakshmi Devi, she has supernatural healing powers. She has 4 arms and is always in a blissful state of mind. She blesses all gods, saints, yogis and devotees as a manifestation of the Mother Goddess. The goddess is shown to be in a blissful state of mind just like the sky on a clear day. Thus, the color of the day is sky blue, representing wonderment about the beauty of nature. Siddha Gandharva Yakshaighir Surairamarairapi Sevya Manasada Boyat Siddhidha Siddhidayati Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Siddhidatri Rupena Samastitha Namastasye 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 Namo Namaha.
In Kerala, Navratri is associated with education. As this festival marks the victory of good over evil, Keralites consider these days as the most auspicious for learning or starting something new. During the last 3 days, they worship Goddess Saraswati and place books next to her idol in their homes. These 9 days are marked by the worship of 9 forms of Devi. In Kerala, the final 3 days of Navratri, Ashtami, Navami and Vijayadashmi, they worship Goddess Saraswati, the goddess of wisdom and learning. Books are placed in puja rooms of houses and temples to be worshipped on the Ashtami day. On the day of Vijayadashmi, the books are taken out for reading after the worship of Goddess Saraswati. In Kerala, this day is also considered auspicious for initiating the children into the world of letters, which is called Vidyarambham. Thousands of children move their little fingers in rice or sand spread on a platter to write their first letters, guided by an elder. Ayudha Puja is also practiced in Kerala. On the Navami day, the implements are worshipped along with the images of Goddess Saraswati, Lakshmi and Parvati. Then a puja is performed to Saraswati, during which fruits, beaten rice, roasted paddy, jaggery are offered to her. The following day is known as Mahanavami and is entirely devoted to the worship of Saraswati. On the Vijayadashmi day, after a puja in the morning, the books and implements are removed from the room and this ceremony is called Puja Udupu. Navratri, one of the most famous annual festivals, celebrated in the Travancore Maharaja's palace at Padmanabhapuram. From 1015 onwards, the festival has been celebrated in the palace at Tiruvananthapuram alone. Even today, the festival begins with the procession of the idols of Goddess Saraswati from Padmanabhapuram Palace, Vellayudh Perumal from Velli Malai Kumara Kovil and Mununtinka from Suchindram. While the idol of Saraswati would be carried on decorated tuskers, the idols of Vellayudh Perumal and Mununtinka are carried on decorated silver horse and palanquin respectively. In the afternoon, prior to the festival, the procession would reach Karamana, a suburb of Tiruvananthapuram, from where it would achieve a greater grandeur. The head of the Travancore royal family will offer worship to the idol. The idol of Saraswati would be alighted and taken inside the Kuttira Mallika Vellayudha Perumal to Areshala temple and Mununtinanka to Chintinta temple.
ഓം ശ്രീം ഹ്രീം സരസ്വതേ നമഃ. എല്ലാവർക്കും എൻ്റെ ഹൃദയം നിറഞ്ഞ നവരാത്രി ദിന ആശംസകൾ. വിഷ് യു എ വെരി ഹാപ്പി നവരാത്രി. നന്ദി.